Hello everyone, this is Zukumani here. So, funny thing happened last night in World of Warcraft for us. We're on Dathramar Oceanic server, and one of our officers appeared to have been hacked last night. Now, we didn't realize this until about 20 minutes after he got hacked, I guess. We logged on to the guild website and we noticed that he left a message for us saying that he may or may not have been hacked and that we should demote him straight away. Now, because it was pretty late in the night, the GM at the time was not online. Now, it took us a bit to sort of find him. The whole process would have taken about 45 minutes before he finally was able to get in contact with him and get logged on to demote the officer. But within that time, we ended up losing over 250,000 gold. Now, it's pretty crazy the way that they do this. So, what happens is that we have a draw limit. Like, the officers within the guild can only withdraw 2,500 gold per session, basically. So he logs on, withdraws 2,500, then logs off, and then continues this process constantly over and over and over and over and over again. Now, we decided to, I guess, harass him in a sense, you know, because, hey, we found out where he was, so we went to where he was, and we all just started crowding around him. Later on, more guildies come, and we start opening up trade with him, just being an asshole, basically, just to sort of stop him from what he's doing. He ends up just putting us all on ignore, which is fine because you know we'll get off ignore later on. But yeah, he ends up putting us all on ignore so that he could just do his work without being interrupted. So, what was happening here is that he was logging on and off, taking gold every time he does, and we noticed that these other level 1 alts were sort of, these level 1s, sorry, not alts, were sort of logging on around him, and I'm just the only one to assume that he was passing off gold to these guys, because these guys are the ones who hacked the account. Now, you hear about gold websites all the time, you know, selling gold cheap, blah, 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 any server. This is how they're funded. They don't just go out and farm the gold themselves. That wouldn't be very productive. What they do is, and I've been doing this for a long time now, is that they hack other people's accounts and steal all of their gold and their guild's gold, and they pass it through as many hands as they can, and that's it. You know what I mean? And then they sell it off for profit. So this person here, the guild on the server, I think it's called Liktara or something along those lines. This is the person that seems to be getting the money from our guild bank. Now, we decided to watch him to see what sort of happens, and it was pretty interesting. We found a person on the server must have been buying gold from their website at the time, because he actually comes in and he greets the guy, and they stand there for a while. So I'm the only one to assume, and a lot of the other guildies feel the same way, is that he was actually buying our gold. Like, he wasn't aware that it was our gold. He was just buying gold because I guess that's what people do within the game. But yeah, he was just buying gold from this guy, which is pretty hilarious because now he's been recorded, and I don't know, we'll see what happens, I guess. Anyway, so we noticed some more level 1 alts come up, and we noticed that our officer just keeps sort of feeding money to them over and over and over again. This happens every 10 seconds it takes him to transfer money and then log out and re-log in, log out, re-log in. We noticed, we started to see more people from the same Likataras guild sort of log on and hang around our officer as well to sort of take gold. So, yeah, they're pretty efficient in what they do. I mean, in the space of 45 minutes, they were able to steal over 250,000 gold. That's with a limit of only 2,500 every time they withdraw and log out. So just to do that alone is pretty damn efficient. Now, I'm just basically making this video just to sort of show everyone and just to make everyone aware that our officer actually had an authenticator. Now, it was an authenticator that was bought from the Blizzard website back in the day. I mean, I personally used the same authenticator myself. In my opinion, authenticators are are good in the sense of they're a good security measure if you're still taking the necessary precautions to protect your account. Now, back before these were around, everyone had to be very cautious of where they went on the internet. Now, there's plenty of websites out there that will easily steal your account information, keylog your computer, anything along those lines. I mean, a very long time ago, I myself got my account hacked. This was during BC days. And I myself got my account hacked, and it was a pretty bad feeling having it done. But ever since then, you just got to sort of take those necessary precautions. Now, even though I have an authenticator, I still make sure that I'm always constantly checking if I have keyloggers, that I'm constantly making sure that I'm not going to websites that may or may not compromise my account. I don't share my account information with anyone. I mean, not even my partner, not even my girlfriend. Don't share the information with her. It's just is what it is, you know. If you want total security with your account, then you just gotta keep your account with yourself. Now, yeah, so this is sort of just a little warning to anyone out there who has an authenticator, thinking that they're totally safe. You're not. I mean, I hear that you know, the smartphone app is a lot better because they constantly update their drivers and stuff like that, update the actual program itself, so that it's the security on there is actually more is better than what we have if you brought the original little authenticator. But at the end of the day, I think it's just wise to sort of be aware of what you do, and just always make sure that you never compromise your account. Anyway, the people who are involved here, I mean, we spoke to GMs about this, and they're going to look into it, and they're going to hopefully restore everything back to order. We're really hoping that our officer here gets all of his gear back and gets completely set back up before raid on Sunday. That would be amazing. Towards the end of this, we just started trading him, constantly trading him, just to sort of block him from trading the other guy type thing. It worked for about 15 seconds, and then he decided to put us all on ignore. Before he put us on ignore, though, he sent us a whisper, each one of us saying hi, and then when we whisper him back, you know, to say whatever we wanted to say, it came up with that this player now ignores you. So yeah, it was pretty funny at the time, but yeah. This happens on a regular basis within WoW. I mean, it's not just this server, it happens everywhere. A lot of people are affected by it. So the key of the story is just don't buy gold. If you don't buy gold, there will never be a market for stuff like this. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Zukumani, and I have a safe and Merry Christmas, and I'll see you all next time.